wall and on the ground, it is still a force. And that's why we are questioning their training document that they are using, the Kiganjo syllabus. I think on 3 points that I just want to make across very fast because there's no time. One, on the dialogue. Dialogue, we must agree. After every war, people must sit down and reconstitute how the institutions are going to operate. And when dialogues are called, we must go on these dialogues with good political will and on good faith. We must agree in as much that we want to dismantle the second liberators. That's the question coming to. The second liberators. We had Gitovi Manyara. We had Abuya Buya. We had Senior Council Mata Karua. We had Elamolo Dinga, James Sorengo. We must agree here, comrades, young people, that we can't wish them away. We have the gains for second liberation because of the sweat, the sacrifice that they made. That's why that maybe there are areas that we may disagree with them, but we must approach them respectfully. Number two, is the Pasaris bill.
The last one.
The last one. Yeah. On the Pasaris bill. It's the Pasaris bill, that's individual and private bill, I'll put it that way. It's not a collective bill. I am Jared Oye from ODM party. She was supposed to drop it. Yes. And even the party I'm coming from distanced itself from that bill. It was a draconian bad bill. And those are some of the gains that we as a political party, we have made that we are going to protect with all our lives.
When you say we, who?
The ODM party. The ODM party. So when Esther Pastor as individual brings a bill that we are not supporting as a collectively, we must insert ourselves, and we did that as a political party, ODM party.
Thank you so much. That was your type. Let's get it from you as well. Ukisikia hivyo venye Jared amewaka moto, what do you think? What do you make of this conversation, especially talking about nani anaua Gen Z? Is it that the police have not been trained enough, ama wametrainiwa kuwa uncivilized?
Well, first, my name is Moses Maina. I'm an aspiring member of Parliament, Mwea. And on that note, yesterday Mwea was one of the towns that were vandalized. And there's a lot of damage happened there. I was collecting intelligence as an aspiring member, and I was told people were ferried there as early as 4 a.m. And these people, the ones that were, the people managed to arrest, they couldn't even speak Kikuyu. That means they were not even from that area. They couldn't even identify their faces. Therefore, the government, it is clear that it is the government that is creating this. It is the government that is ferrying these people to come and loot businesses. It is the same government that is killing us, the young people. And therefore, at this juncture, I feel like, in as much as we are protesting, Linda, we also need to employ another strategy. And the strategy that I would, according to my opinion, that would like to employ is what we call economic boycott. Because in as much as we are protesting, we are funding this. How? These politicians own hotels here. These politicians own clubs here. These politicians, the government expect to generate revenue and tax from, parastatals like Safaricom and the likes. Therefore, as the young people and the Kenyan people as a whole, we need to start economic boycott. Let's stop buying from their clubs. Let's stop buying from their hotels. Let's unsubscribe from Safaricom. Let's those local banks. Let us withdraw our money there and use cryptocurrency. It has come. It is in our era.
Yes, yes,
with that, we will dry their source of money. We will dry those events that Akinaruto make and through proxies to get money. We'll dry those money that they will use to fund these goons. And therefore, when we dry where they are getting their money, they will panic. And when they panic, it is now that time that they will now realize, these guys are serious. And that is the only way we can be able, as we continue with protest, let us also, as those people who are doing civic education, let us also, sensitize our people about this economic boycott, because I feel that that's a tool that we can use and ensure that we drive this politician pocket. Because kiburi ndio mingi, because mtu anajua akona club fulani itaingisha pesa yake jioni. Hiyo ndio kiburi yako nayo, anatu,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, umesema imekutoka. Niambie yako ikutoke. Especially keeping in mind that we are talking about nani anaua Gen Z.
Ni William Ruto. Ndo anaua Gen Z. Yeah, nimejibu swali venye na style. I am Kelvin Saitoti Naikuni. I am a serious Kenyan citizen, and we are not playing around with the government. So who is killing Gen Z? Okay, we've already said it is William Ruto who is killing Gen Z. So why are they killing Gen Zs? Because Gen Zs have refused to kneel down. Wamekata kupiga magoti, wamepigana na sisi, wamepigana na majen. Wanaua leo wanadhani kesho hawatatokea. Ama you think because you killed people on Sabasaba they won't come again. They killed people on 25th of June last year. They still came back this year. So killing is not going to be an option. You're not going to stop these people from fighting you, from telling you that you're stealing, from telling you that their future is under siege. These people are actually telling you genuine concerns, honestly. You are a parent. If it is true, you are a parent. But you don't portray anything about parenthood.
What strategy then should be put in place? Yeah.
No, I had a question saying atikama protest, tuendelea na protest and all. We've not been doing just protests. Saizi ukiingia kwa X, saizi trending number 1 is something hiyo ya Kikuyu. We are all Kikuyu. It's an online protest. Why? Because they are trying to push a tribal narrative to a generation that has refused to be bought through tribalism. They've always known that the only way to mobilize youth or people in Kenya is only using tribes. Lakini walishtuka last year wenye waliona
mko tribal.
Yeah, watu wametokea hata si tribe imewaleta, ni shida zao zimewaleta hapa nje. So that is what is scaring them. So they are trying to whip the emotions, inakata. We've not done hiyo peke yake. People are going to court. Yo 1.2 billion ya State House, ya church. Someone is already in court stopping that. So we are doing a lot of things, and we are still preparing for 2027 elections. We are not joking.
Okay.
We have a lot of things, and they are going to see it. We are coming. I've always said we are coming, and we are coming, William Ruto.
Mnakuja kweli. Ya amesema na imemtoka. Niambie yako ikutoke.
Thank you. My name is Naomi Misati, and personally, I would like to take the constitutional direction in addressing this issue. The question tonight was, Mbona mnaua majenzi?
Yes.
And we really need to address this from the Constitution, because the Constitution is there to protect us. The wisdom of the Constitution is that the collective, the general collective, that the common mwananchi, when they come together and make a decision, it is usually right. That is the genius of the Constitution. So when we see that the police are on the street killing citizens, and they tell us openly that they have instructions from above to kill us, they have the permission, it has been granted. It is very despicable, to say the least. So you see, the first thing that we need to understand, that the police, that the government needs to understand, is that the right to life is non-negotiable. According to Article 26, Section 1, which is a clause that is founded on Chapter 4, the Bill of Rights of the Constitution of Kenya, every person has the right to life, and the only way that this right to life can be deprived is when you look at Section 3 of the same article. It says that a person shall not be deprived of life intentionally except when it is authorized by law. And we have seen in Kenya, we don't even have hangmen anymore, so we don't kill people. You're just sentenced to life.
But even as you're speaking about the law is in place, but we see the way the law has been disregarded. But then what should you do as Gen Z to ensure that these laws are followed to the letter? Or what else? What other alternatives do you think will work if they are not following the Constitution?
I don't think that taking para-constitution means is the best route, given that you cannot disregard the Constitution and expect for it to protect you. So myself, I would still go for the rule of law. I would still go for the rule of law any day, any time.
With a government that doesn't ensure this rule of law is followed.
That's why we have the courts. Yeah.
Do you still believe in courts?
To a great extent, yes.
Yes.
Seeing as, you see, when Ruto came up and said, oh, I'm going to build a church of 1.2 billion. There's so many things that he has said, that his cronies have said, that have been stopped by the courts. That is why the government has systems that ensure that we have checks and balances. He is not an ultimate, he is not the ultimate leader. He is not a dictator. We have other voices that keep him in check. So yes, I do have faith in the courts.
Wow, well argued.
The second thing I would like to talk about is
briefly, though,
that the police are not above the law. We may not catch you now, but we have records. And we keep filming you people when we are on the streets. We take recordings, and it appears as if we have forgotten. We will come for you. I saw somebody say that we may take you to ICC, but we will not live to see you being prosecuted there, guess what? You are not going to kill all of us. If we don't live to see you, our children will, our grandchildren will. Kenya is not a small country where we have 10 people that you can easily kill. You kill one, 10 arise. You kill one, 10 arise. And it's something that the government needs to learn. For every time that they have killed one Gen Z, 10 come up. 10 people say enough is enough, and 10 people take to the streets. So unless they have a machinery that is going to kill everybody, and the country remains with Ruto and his cronies and his buddies and his brother Nusumkate, all these people.
Thank you. I would love to ask you.
Unless those are the only people who are going to remain in the country, they better know that we'll be there to see them prosecuted at the ICC.
Hey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well argued. Let me come back to Mom, especially when it comes to, when you listen to the Gen Z speaking, what comes to your mind, especially when you see the vision they have?
Rinda, I know these people, even in the Bible, they have said themselves, they don't want to be bribed. As I was going through my Bible, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they said hawatakula chakula ya king. And this is what these Gen Zs have said. And I support them totally. One thing I want to tell you, Rinda, that we mothers, we are behind these people. I talk to mothers. I've been talking to them. We are feeling the pain. We are feeling the pain of Albert. We feel the pain of that child who was killed. We are feeling the pain because we are the people who go to labor ward. So we know these people, they are going to win the battle. Because the battle belongs to the Lord. And can I tell you, we ladies, we are on our knees. Like me, I don't sleep because, you know, my daughter is in front line. So anytime I'm calling, I hear the phone is ringing, then I put it down. I never sleep. Hiyo woga, ndio tumewekewa woga. We fought. We woke up very early in the morning. We fought. But now, instead of rejoicing, we are all afraid. The other thing I want to say is this. Let them move forward. Let them move forward. The Bible says the young people are the ones who took leadership. Yes, Jeremiah, Jesus, David, all those. And David was made a king when people were on the throne. And now I want to address the MPs and everybody that these are kings. They have been anointed when you are on the throne. 2027, I know God is going to turn tables, overturn until you give it to the right person. I just want to tell the president, please, I used to call you my brother when I was persuading people. It was fought for my brother. My brother, I'm calling you. Listen to these young people.
Thank you so much.
I rest my case.
Eish, drops mic. Allow me to just get one more sentiment before we get back to you, Ms. K. Umesikia venye madhe amesema?
Yeah, nimesikia vile madhe
Has the
amesema.
spirit been stirred inside?
Thank you so much, Mom. I think she's the only one who is very much spiritual here. And according to
how do you know?
according to how she's speaking, it has instilled some form of some form of understanding to us that even the Constitution itself stipulates that if you see at the preamble, it says that we, the people, that part, it acknowledges how God is supreme to the people and how the people have been given the mandate to give powers to their leaders. Before I continue, my name is Valdano Vincent. Valdano Vincent from Westlands constituency. I'm also vying from that area. And whatever that has been seen and experienced in this nation, tumeona ya kwamba the government is trembling on its boots. And that is to show us that we as the people, we have given the government a very stressful and sleepless nights. Because the government cannot continue to lead people and continue to kill them. Who are these people who are killing these people, its citizens? They are the leaders that we have continued to choose. The leaders that we have continued to put our trust in. But now they have failed us. They have gone to the parliament. They have forgotten their roles and responsibilities. But again, we are asking ourselves, where are we failing as a nation? Where are we heading to? Okay. And now you see, when leaders are going to the, are continuing to orchestrate killings, these are the same leaders that we are not supposed to actually recycle each and every election year, because we the people have the power to change, and we believe, if we believe in change, then we can also do things right according to the Constitution.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my amazing panelists. I wish we had more time to speak about this conversation. Yes. Yes, he has spoken.
I am sorry.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate. We had a mother, a Gen Z mother right here, and Gen Zs. And that's all that we had for you here at Gen Z Manifesto. My name is Linda Koskei. See you again next Tuesday. Good night.
All right. Thank you so much, Linda. Now, number 2, to scare your final thoughts and recommendations as we close the show tonight.
My final thoughts is that first of all, this goes to the young people. The young people of this nation, we are more than enough to take any person home if we mean it, especially if they are not doing anything good for us. We are more than 15 million who are above the age of 18. And I'm calling upon the young people who have attained the age of 18 to ensure that they register their national IDs and they take votes so that we can take these people home.
Thank you.
Otherwise, to the government,
right.
Mr. President, every now and then, you are acting as if you are not listening to us. This time round, as we said, we are no longer going to have a conversation again because you have been lying to us in our eyes. What we are going to do, we are going to come out in large numbers, as I told you, to take you home. I believed last year I told you we'll take you home, but we are no longer going to take you home. We are going to ensure that you are prosecuted for the atrocities you've done to this country. So, Mr. President, ukiendelea kukaa pale State House, ukikula samaki, alafu sisi huku tunakula kama samaki, we are still coming there.
Thank you, Mabonga. Ma'am, your final thoughts?
My final thought is to remind this regime that it may steal our peace, but it is not going to steal the courage that we have. And also to remind them that when they attacked women who are the sole embodiment of this nation, they declared war. There are certain red lines, even when states and nations are going into war, that you don't cross. You don't attack women, you don't attack children, and you don't kill them, and you don't attack refuge centers. And when they did that on Sunday, they declared war on women's bodies. And I'm urging the Kenyan women to reclaim back our power and turn that pain into a movement and turn that pain into power and take this nation back into our hands. Because this regime has shown us that it is a criminal regime that is ruling us as bandits. We are not bandits, and we are going to reclaim back our country for the future of our kids and for the future of our generation to come. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ma'am. Thank you, Mabonga. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. We really appreciate you. Now, as we close the show tonight, here are my 2 cents. And when the police officers shouted, "Sir, yes, sir," in unison while being addressed by their Mkubwa CS Murkomen, some of us thought it was simply protocol. But then he went ahead to advise them to shoot whoever seems to leta kichongumu kwa kazi by seemingly threatening the lives and properties of the officers. And since the men in uniform are known to follow orders from above, they did exactly that on Sabasaba and went ahead to extend the perimeters of the orders given. 'Cause tell me why. They found it fit to shoot aimlessly at police at peaceful protesters. Tell me why their stray bullets found people in their own homes, the homes they demanded we go back to after denying citizens entrance into the CBD to continue working normally as they directed. Tell me why one of the officers is on record saying, "Niko na ruhusa ya kukuua. Leo utalala kwa fridge." Again, the good errand boys in uniform who agree to do dirty work for the men above, proving that utumishi kwa wote dangerously turned to uwaji kwa wote. Looters did the looting, police did the shooting, peaceful protesters again became the victims. And what does the head of state have to say about all this so far? Of course, the president blames the devil and Pepombaya as usual. Probably one of the reasons why he's building a 1 billion shilling church in his temporary home, State House, so that he and his selective clergy can have a proper space ya kukemea this Pepombaya inayosababisha vurugu, mali kuharibika, michafuko na fujo. See, these are the perks of having a staunch Christian president. How lucky are we Kenyans? Now, as the court decides the essence of this church on State House grounds, as the police decides whether they'll continue being sycophants or not, as Pasaris decides what other diabolical bill to sponsor, my fellow young people, ask yourselves, what are we truly fighting for? And can this be done without bloodshed? You see, they clearly have no problem shooting. But why give them the satisfaction? They keep using 1980 tactics on us and we seem to keep falling victim. I mean, come on. It's 2025. What other strategies can this smart generation apply? The system may be against the people. There may be loopholes in the judiciary. But those same loopholes can work for the people. We just need to figure out how. And to the government, don't be the Goliath who underestimated the strength and strategy of a young king whose only weapons were a string and a stone. I rest my case. My name is Miss Kahira, and this has been the Gen Z Manifesto. See you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Good night.